I want to give you some quick tips for MMI. So I'm going to do like a quick tip round and just smash them out so that you guys can have them whenever you need them. So firstly, when prepping, a set time in the day for yourself to prepare. I know that it's mostly it's Jan now and Feb, and you have till March till when interviews roll out, depending on how they do it this year. For it, so you have plenty of time. Make sure you plan out your days and allocate as much time as need be for interview out of your day. Secondly, when you're prepping, have no distractions, because this really is important. If you really do think that mid is the career path for you, I really hope that you prep correctly with no distractions. I did fall a bit of trap to this when I was doing it, because it really is tough to prepare for interviews and you just want to distract yourself away from that. But yeah, no distractions. Third thing is, just before the interview, before you do your interview, I want you to take a few deep breaths to just calm yourself down entirely and make sure that you get into the flow of answering the questions, because once you start the interview, there's no stopping. And you can't use the first few questions as like a warm-up stage to really get into it. So make sure that you calm yourself down and you're ready, you're in that mood of answering interview questions. And then moving on to the other tip is, when you're in the interview, make sure you're focused only on the interview. I know that people have different things happening on in their life, and it's really easy to get sort of distracted and get into another kind of state. But really block out everything else during that interview. Keep all distractions away. Again, I know it's really easy to not, especially for me last year, I did my interview online and at home, and it can be quite distracting. But I think this year, for Bond anyway, the interviewers might be in person, so you won't have any distractions to really worry about. The other thing that I would say is, during the interview, if you muck up a station, don't worry about it. You still have plenty more questions, plenty more stations to go. So like what Rohan said in one of the shorts, bury that away and move on.
And like bury that away.
It's because just because you missed that one station doesn't mean that you screwed up the whole thing. There's still a really good chance that you can still smash the other stations and still get them. So move on. The other thing that I would say is, make sure you dress professionally. I have talked to many doctors who have, in their experience, have said that people have showed up to interviews without dressed professionally. Your first looks count, so don't make that go to waste. Make sure you dress professionally. Any long hair, tie that back. I remember that I had very, very long hair. My friends will know. I had hair up till here, and boys with long hair, don't worry. Just tie it all back, brush it back and tie it back. You'll be fine. And girls, obviously tie it back. Nice clean shirt. You can have a blazer if you like, and obviously some nice pants as well. So dress professionally. The other thing would be the way that you communicate. Be very, very careful as to how you position your hands, how you make eye contact, how you smile, how you greet them. It's very easy to fall into our natural habits, you know, like as if we're talking to friends when you're talking with the interviewers. Be very mindful of that. That brings me to another point, which is, when you're answering your questions, try not to say things like cool, yeah, or say a lot. I had quite a lot of trouble saying away from cool and there you go. So stay away from all of those and answer in full sentences, no shortcuts, and do that. So those are my quick fire tips. I hope that helped, and I'll see you guys in the next video.